Hi, hello, my fellow peeps. This is Mason Velez, aka Dylan McCarthy, and Death Metal Fanatic 1998 here, and welcome to the Season 2 premiere of Ask Mason Velez, aka Episode 31. So, anyways, I got 38 people respond to me on my closed Q&A episode, which is on the 30 side, and some of them in the trailer or some shit or whatever it is. And I also replaced some people with some people I hate due to their hypocrisy, and with new people that I met and give me questions in different videos. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to get all the fucking questions I can, because every 12 minutes I end it. Alright, well, let's just fucking go there. Next, first off, it's Peilin Huang, and he asked me this. Do you like Justin Timberlake? No, I don't. Roberto Tejas gave me 2 questions. Do you like YouTube poops? And when is your birthday? Number 1, YouTube poops are funny. Some of them are okay, and some of them are cringy ass. Not all people have to like all of them due to their opinions. And number 2, mine is July 23rd, 1998. Alright. And Almir Tennyson gave me this question. What is your opinion on WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006? It's really a good game. I wish I had that game once again, but I don't know what. But I do not have the cash on me now to get the 2006 version of this game. Or whatever. Okay. Fate Stay Night and Yuminiko Fanatic Estate 2017 ask me this. What is your opinion on raw meat? To be honest, dude, raw meat tastes very fucking nasty, and it looks old and dried out. Matter of fact, raw meat is the stupidest shit to eat, and some of them are blood, and some of them a little bit too much sometimes, and not too much or some shit. So I don't know what the fuck it would have had to be on this shit. So I'd rather have cooked meat better than the raw one. So that's my honest opinion on raw meat. Alright. What was your buzz? FTW, Char, the Fallen Human, FTL, ask me this. From my team family community. Yep. And did you block her? He was talking about Victoria Ashley. Yeah, I did block her for being a sock puppet who was created by Juice7641. I'm starting to think that this sock puppet user created by Juice7641 might be overused. It's an overused excuse to me, but if you guys like that excuse, you know the fucking drill. Yeah, but really, I did block Victoria Ashley and ban her from my team family community. Alright. Pokemon Digimon Girl asked me this on DeviantArt. Are you excited for Easter? Well, this year I wasn't because of Ethan Davis. Okay, here we're going back. Sorry about that. Alright. Fine Chan shared 3 questions. So, number 1, what do you do if Victoria Ashley tries to attack me? And number 2, when do you guys start to know me? And number 3, are you guys left-handed? Number 1, I would tell her to leave you the fuck alone. And number 2, number 2, I might have known you since last year during maybe either summer or fall 2017 or this year's or last year's character elimination. And number 3, actually right-handed. Alright, Princess Scarlet Lovelock shared this question. When do you guys know me online before? Last year, yeah, I think it was last year, during last year's character elimination. And Thomas Rayner asked me this. Do you have an iPad or computer? I don't have an iPad or a computer, but I do have a laptop, but I'm gonna either have to replace the fucking laptop or get another battery for my laptop that I got last year, but I don't know. Tendo Song asked me this. Do you hate Victoria Ashley? Yes, Tone, because, well, you know what I said to Jacob Fernandez, which is Wizard Buzz FTW, Charlie the Fallen Human FTL. The boy named Muzzaffer asked 3 questions. So, what is your opinion on Josh the Go Anime Comedian number 1? I'm okay with him. And numbers 2 and 3, do you think that Josh, the Go Anime Comedian 2014, and Michael, the Go Anime Guy, are real? Well, both of them are yes. And Sparkles asked me this. What do you think of Easter? Now, I'm okay with Easter nowadays. And number 13, yeah, Dave Alar gave me 3 questions. What do you think of Lucas Degrassi? And the waste of time excuse and trolling other users? Well, number 1, I'm neutral towards Lucas Degrassi because I don't know shit about Formula 1 or whatever it is. And number 2, number 2, I'm starting to think that it's overused because of stupid people who are mentioned in one of those fucky ass cartoon police groups, including the UTTP and the IGOA. And number 3, it would be a bad idea because you would get terminated someday for doing shit like this. Alright, the cartoonist kid has shared 6 questions. So, alright. Which version of Alibaba Bound do you prefer? Number 1 and number 2, the version of Peacock or Porky. And number 3, what's your opinion on Rangel Tunes? And number 4, who is better? And number 5, which Hispanic is better? And number 6, what do you think of this guy? Number 1 and 2, I prefer both 1992 computer colorless versions. And number 3, some of them are okay, some of them are funny. And number 4, Rangel Tunes Liz. And number 5, Lizzie Quintana. And number 6, I'm neutral towards Moon Man, because I don't know this character at all. And Kyle, if you're still watching this shit, you need to help me how to pronounce your last name, because I'm feeling like I'm pronouncing your last name wrong, man. Sergio Hernandez asked me 2 questions. What are your thoughts of the ICP album, The Marvelous Missing Link? And number 2, Awesome Wrestling. Do you watch CZW? Number 1, I don't know because I haven't listened to ICP albums, but when I have time to listen to those albums, I would. And yeah, I do watch CZW, but some of them, but I can't find more CZW clips, but the only CZW clips I could watch is this death match of homeless Jimmy fighting with some wrestler outside of the ring, and I don't know what's next. Some clips from previous CCW pay-per-views, and some of them I can't find them. So I need to find of how to watch some more CZW videos without having videos taken down or some shit. Alright, Calvin242 has shared a question on YouTube. Do you do Google Hangouts on Bandicam? No, I don't. Aura Pemberton asked me this. Are you still using GoAnimate though? No, I'm already done with GoAnimate because of all people who kept bitching about Comedy World and Alvin Hung or some shit. The Alvin Hung hate face needs to be dropped already. I'm happy that SpongeBob and Thomas Yes, Furries No got terminated for bullying Alvin Hung and other shit like this. Alright, peeps, I gotta stop right there because it's been 12 minutes. So, anyways, stay tuned next week on episode 32 and we'll go for some more. Alright, peeps, see ya. Alright, peeps, welcome to Ask Mason Velez episode 32. So anyways, we got 31 people who responded on YouTube and Google+, but no people responded on DeviantArt. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to try to get all these questions responded in one fucking video for in about 12 damn minutes. Alright, let's start. Alright, first one goes Twatty McGee on DeviantArt. He responded me that question months ago. Alright, he asked me this. What do you think about my artwork? Oh yeah, that artwork that I just saw back in June, Twatty. It's really badass. Alright, Lily Tennyson asked me this. What do you think of this couple, which is Victoria Chen and Addie Kadazmi? Well, honestly, it's fucking cool, but I really missed them as their couples because of that stupid ass love calculator ruined it. Seriously, that love calculator is old news and they shouldn't meant to be taken seriously or meant to have your loved ones being broke up with each other or some of that shit. Alright, Caleb Douglas gave me 4 questions on DeviantArt back in June 2017. So, what year are you born? Number 1. Number 2, how old are you? And number 3, what was your reaction to the 2 new Kirby games? And number 4, why are you closing your Ask series? Number 1, I was born in 1998. And 2, I'm 19 now. And number 3, I haven't seen these 2 new Kirby games, but I'm okay with Kirby because There were no Nintendo games for the fucking PlayStation or shit. And number 4, I actually closed my first series of my Ask series, Caleb. So I don't think I'm gonna end this for good. Might as well keep it up or some other shit. Alright, Kenny, okay. Who is Beth Morrison? I don't know who the fuck is Beth Morrison, Kenny. She's just a user who kept fucking pissing me off about this Caleb character from Go Animated, and she forced me to watch my fucking language. Well, fuck that. I could swear anytime I fucking wanted in this channel. Damn. Alright. Victoria Comedian 2004 gave me 2 questions in 2 different social medias. Number 1, what is your evil clone's real name? And number 2, Joey Cardsilva, which is the original character of Victoria Comedian 2004. Do you think that me and Julie are cute couples? And number 1, I don't know now, but just because I must have forgot. And number 2, yeah. Alright, Sean Barba have given me 6 questions on 5 questions on DeviantArt and maybe 5 questions on YouTube, but different videos. So anyways, number 1, what's your opinion on Scratch? 2, what are your favorite memes? And 3, do you like me? And 4, what is your favorite show from the 90s? And 5, who's your favorite DeviantArt user? And 6, what is your least favorite movie company and why? And 7, what is your favorite available toy? 8, 9, and 10, do you like waffles, pancakes, and French toast? Alright. I don't know about Scratch, Sean. And I don't know what are my favorite memes. And number 3, yeah. And number 4, Rugrats, SpongeBob SquarePants, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dragon Ball Z, 2 Stupid Dogs, and The Simpsons, oh yeah, and Family Guy. And I guess that's all. And number 5, I don't know. I think I might be confused because I like all of you DeviantArt users who I trust them. And number 6, it's fucking Video Prinkato or whatever it is. Yeah, that company from Brazil which rips off some Disney and Pixar movies. But I also have 2 more, which is Herein, where they made Plumbers Don't Wear Ties for the 3DO game, and Happy Soft, who made Hong Kong 97 for the Super Famicom. What is your favorite available toy? I don't know. Numbers 8, 9, and 10 are yes. Alright. Ronnie Zamora asked me 3 questions. Alright, number 1, can you react to this? Number 2, have you watched Arthur before? And number 3, did you know that my Go Anime for Schools account password got changed? Number 1, I will, if I feel the time is right for me to start my materials and all stuff like this. And number 2, yeah, but I don't even like that show that much. And 3, no, not really, because I don't want to know your password because it's too personal, man. So don't even think about telling us your password or else your account's gonna get hacked. Addict asked me this. What's your opinion on this song, Tune? Yeah, I found that song cringy. Wait a minute. I think Addict actually mentioned me about that. Taylor Joliker asked me this. Alright. Number 1, can you do How to Roast of My Haters? And number 2, can you do me and Eric and Kaiski? Number 1, numbers 1 and 2, we'll see. Because I'm on hiatus from Kaiski for a few days once again and shit. Texas Ball asked me this. What's your opinion on forcing threats nowadays? It's fucking stupid. And number 11, Eclipse the Dad asked me this. Do you have an app called Scratch? No. Our child of the Flaring Freak gave me 3 questions. 1, what would your power be if you were in a fighting game? And number 2, what would you do if a Flaring came to your house? And number 3, how would you react if Pokemon were real? Well, number 1, it would be a fudge power or fudge of death. Invisible fudge also. And number 2, I would take care of a Flareon. And number 3, I would be surprised. Matt Stroke gave me 4 questions. What's your opinion on Steven Hernandez? Number 1. Number 2, what is your favorite heavy metal band? Number 3, what is your opinion on Liam Ryan nowadays? Number 4, did you know that the true creator behind Steven Hernandez was dubstep Prince the Putis guy? This is true because one of Steven Hernandez's older accounts were on his Suck Puppet list. Alright, number 1, Steven Hernandez sucks nowadays because he just blocked me when I was giving him criticism. He kept making cringy-ass content and keep claiming that criticism is harassing when it's not. And number 2, Metallica, Pantera, Slayer, and damn, too many heavy metal bands to tell you. And number 3, he sucks nowadays because he started the damn timeout videos, which is cringier than grounding videos. And number 4, I don't know, dude. I just got no idea because I haven't done a rant on Steven Hernandez or some of that shit. Steven Hernandez really sucks. Alright, Sergio Hernandez gave me 2 questions. What is your favorite song from ICP? And number 2, what are your thoughts of other Mario Plush YouTubers? Both of them, I have no idea because number 1, if I have the time to listen to some of the ICP songs, I would give it a go, and number 2, I'm just neutral towards or some shit, what it is. Jack Velez gave me 2 questions. And number 1, why do you hate Victoria Ashley? Number 2, do you like Carla Ann? Number 1, Victoria Ashley is fucking fake. And number 2, yeah. Gokon Dink gave me 5 questions. 1, do you hate Victoria Ashley? And Alex Kimball, yes. Santiago Revica Lipe, no. Number 2. Numbers 3, 4, and 5. Do you want to watch Angry Dominican Kid series and hate Chris the Gaming Dude and hate Victoria Ashley? Numbers 1, 4, and 5, yeah. And number 2, I don't know this user. And number 3, if I have the time. Alright, we're gonna have to stop right there because it's been 12 minutes. Alright, peeps, if I didn't even get your answers questioned, well, just stay tuned for next week. Alright, peeps, take care. Alright, peeps. Welcome back to Ask Mason Velez. So this is the 33rd episode we're on. So it looks like I have 35 users responded with more than one question and what depends on or some shit. So anyways, without further ado, let's get this shit answered. Let's try to get all this shit answered. Alright. Cyberpod Mark II asked me this. Gave me 3 questions, I mean. Number 1, what's your opinion on Gangster Peter Pan 88? He sucks. And number 2, what's your reaction of this funny post? LOL. And number 3, what's your opinion on big rigs over the road racing? This game sucks. Alright. Jack Boozaglo asked me this. Did Boris work at Pizza Hut yet? He did at episode 10. Alright, Karen Jelson asked me this. Is that Interstate 20? Note, I'm not good at US freeways. No, that was Interstate 30 while I am fixing to go back to Interstate 35W. Jake Animations asked me this. That happens when you just asking, how did you get the male Android? That happens when you download this Plotagon app on Google Play Store on one of your devices. Calvin 3464. No, not Calvin 242. That's the other Calvin. Alright. As I was saying, Calvin 3464 asked me this. I don't mean to be curious, but do you remember ever seeing a bear or a giant bee wrestle on WCW Monday Nitro? Alright, no, but even if this shit happened, I would be surprised like, damn, there's a fucking bee and a giant, a fucking bear and a giant bee appearing in this wrestling show? Wow, what the fuck, man? But no, it never happened. But it just happened on the PlayStation, but it was never... I don't know if it also happened on the Nintendo 64 or PC. I don't know, it's just because I don't have the Nintendo 64 or PC versions. Alright. Almir Tennyson asked me this. 1, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Yeah, I got 10 of them. It's Pikachu, Snivy, Oshawott, Turtwig, Squirtle, Eevee, Mewtwo, Charizard, Ralts, and Ho-Oh. And 2, what is your honest thoughts on 2017 so far? Fucking bullshit. And number 3, do you hate Go Animate styled rants? Hell fucking yeah, I do. I wish I never did that last year. And number 4, what do you think of the More meme? Funny. And number 5, favorite state, Texas. Slap Hoppy Troll Police asked me this. Did you know the word ass means butt? Yes, I know what it means since I was a fucking kid. Future Sam gave me 2 questions. Number 1, do you watch The Price is Right? And if you do, did you know there's a new season coming up in 2 weeks from when I post this? No. And number 2, I have a question. Is forcing someone to be active or saying, fuck, nobody is active, no! Attention seeking to you? Yes. Try and Enra gave me 3 questions. Number 1, favorite Mortal Kombat character? Quan Chi. Number 2, thoughts on Injustice 2? Good fighting game. And number 3, thoughts on Star versus the Forces of Evil. I don't like it. Pussycat Dolls, yes. James Blunt, no. Gave me 4 questions. 1, do you like Yandere Simulator? And 2, do you like Pussycat Dolls? And number 3, who are your most favorite characters from Trolls? And number 4, tag 20 people who are the Liam Ryan White Knights. Numbers 1 and 2, no. Number 3, I don't watch that show. And number 4, I don't have any people who are the Liam Ryan White Knights because my brain's been fucking mixed up right between the goddamn dramas that all IGWA people kept talking about and me playing a lot of PlayStation demo games, including the PlayStation Underground issues. I only have the only PlayStation Underground I have is Volume 3, Issue 3. Alright, Nicholas Pepperdy gave me 2 questions. Number 1, what TV shows do you remember as a kid? And number 2, if you saw a red light, what would you do? Okay, number 1, SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Dragon Ball Z, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Tom and Jerry, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Laboratory, and Scooby-Doo. And number 2, stop. Okay, Juleman10 asked me this from Die Hard Trilogy 2 bonus game Killed or Be Killed that I just uploaded on YouTube, but gave me a question on Google+. What console did you play on this game? The Sony PlayStation 1. Okay, Yoshi's Gaming Channel gave me a question from the Grace Johnson Gets Executed video that I imported on from Go Animate to YouTube. What does BIH stand for? It stands for Burn in Hell, but that term counts as a death threat, and I wish I never used that fucking death threat or whatever it is. So that term is old news, and it should be old news forever. Alright, Hangout Yoshi Guy Comedian gave me 3 questions. Alright, what is your favorite band? Number 1. Number 2, what game do you like? If you have more, then what games do you like? If you had to choose rock or dubstep. Number 1, Pantera, Metallica, Slayer, Green Jelly, Cannibal Corpse, Akakaki, Deeds of Flesh, Disgorge, Disembowelment, and Rings of Saturn. Number 2, I have more, but I can tell you besides Demo Disc and Misk, or Mr., or whatever it is, whatever you want to pronounce. Alright. Mortal Kombat, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, WWE, Destruction Derby, Spyro, Grand Theft Auto, Flat Out, Godzilla, Rampage, Ridge Racer, etc. Number 3, Rock. Alright. Need for Speed and Grand Theft Auto Fanatic Estate 2017 ask me this. What do you think of grounded threats? Really fucking dumb. Okay, Scythe the New Yorker gave me 6 questions from 3 separate Q&A episodes that I closed or some shit. Number 1, what's your opinion on Theodore Tugboat? Number 2, what's your opinion on Pika Pika Girl nowadays? No, I don't hate or neutral to her. And number 3, I heard that Victoria Ashley's fake. Is that true? Number 4, why do you swear on your videos? Note, I'm not saying you shouldn't swear, I'm just asking. Number 5, what's your opinion on the German clock maker named Peter Heinlein? Or Henlein? And number 6, what is your opinion on The Land Before Time? Number 1, Numbers 1, 5, and 6, meh. Number 2, good. And number 3, yes. And number 4, I do it when I feel like it or feel frustrated. Alright. Josh, the Go Animate comedian, gave me this fucking question. What can we do to stop Alex Minudaka? It's actually... her real last name is actually Mulholland or whatever it is. I can't pronounce her real last name right, Josh. So, anyways, here's my fucking answer. If she's not gonna quit acting butthurt, we had no choice but to ignore her and quit criticizing her, because there is absolutely nothing we can do. To Alex Spartan and / Alex Games 13, ask me this: what is your favorite color? From the PlayStation logo, it's red, yellow, green, and blue, and orange from the Sony Computer Entertainment logo. Miguel O. Segura asked me a question. What's your opinion on Enzo Duke Kirby? I don't like or hate him, but neutral. But he had rules on his channel which should have gotten rid of just now. And Sonia Lee asked me this question. What's your opinion on Leali Kelly shoe commercials? Too girly, but I am not sexist, due to my honest opinion of that shit. Alright, Ronnie Zamora asked me this. What's your opinion on the MSX? Meh. I think I'm gonna have to stop there because, yeah, 12 minutes is long enough for now. So anyways, if you guys got any questions, got any more questions for me to answer, feel free to submit it on here, Google Plus, or DeviantArt. Alright peeps, catch you later. Alright peeps, welcome to Ask Mason Velez episode 34. So it looks like we have 26 people responded on last week's episode. So, anyways, let's get all this fucking answered shit without further ado on that shit. So, anyways, here we go. Alright, Laurie Powerpuff gave me 4 questions. Number 1, what's your opinion on Sanya the Shithead? And number 2, what's your opinion on Sean Quinn, aka Shawnee Poo? Number 3, what do you think of me as a little girl? And number 4, what do you think about me when I was 10 years old and went to Universal Studios? Numbers 1 and 2, same as yours. And number 3, cute. Number 4, cool. Alright. Artada the Florian Freak gave me 4 questions as well. Number 1, who's your favorite NBA team? And number 2, NFL team. Number 3, what's your favorite Super Mario Logan episode? And number 4, how would you react if Super Mario Logan is a TV show? Numbers 1 and 2, I don't watch these sports shows because I am not a fan or remember histories of these. But the only NFL game that I enjoy is NFL Blitz from the Midway game because it was arcade-style football shit. And number 3, Jeffy's Bad Word, Jeffy's Shirt, etc. And number 4, I would be surprised. And keep in mind, I might be losing hatred on Super Mario Logan, but I still don't like him that much, Artada. Alright, Victoria Comedian 2004 asked me this. What's your opinion on sisters named Jolie and Carla Velez? they're cool. And number 4, yeah, Fian Chen. Yeah, the 4th user who responded. What are your favorite users? I would name 5 for the boys and 5 for the girls. Fine Lim. Male, Zachary Palmer, Zavik Striker XZX, James the Music Guy, Rail Fan Cody McConan, Ash Ketchup Initial D Hero. And female, you, Carla Ann, Aurora Pemberton, A. Depp, and Victoria Comedian 2004. Alright. A. Depp gave me 2 questions. Alright, number 1, if I was an animal, what would I be? And number 2, what do you like about me? Okay, number 1, a cat or a dog. And number 2, your skin, your hairstyle, a cat and dog, ears and tails, your meows, purrs, woofs, and barks. Alright, Dave Valaru gave me 4 questions, just like Laurie and Artada. Number 1, what do you think of adam.smasher.org? And number 2, do you hate smoking? Number 3, what do you think of still pictured characters? And number 4, what do you think of Wuzzer Buzz allies? Number 1, never heard of that website. Number 2, yes, smoking is a bad habit. Number 3, some are awesome, neutral, and shitty. And number 4, awesome. Alright, GoCon Dink asked me this. Where's your angry picture by username? Honestly, I don't know what you are saying. Okay. Samir Chan asked me this too. Who do you have a crush on nowadays? You, Fian Chan, Victoria Comedian 2004, A. Depp, and Ryar Sans. Sarah Chen asked, how would you react if my boyfriend Jake and I marry each other? I would be surprised. Lego Dimensions FTW Barney FTL asked, did you see my meme apocalypse series? No, but I would take a look someday. Sean Barba gave me 3 questions. Number 1, do you think that me and Serena make such a cute couple? And number 2, do you agree that sharing your personal information like your phone number, address, and city is a bad thing to do? And number 3, do you think I'm a good person, nice person? All of them are yes. Alright, Blizzard the Lizard FTW Millennium Force FTL asked, do you like Oofpole? Never heard of it. Jack Velez gave me 2 questions. Number 1, do you like me? And number 2, oh shit. Oh, sorry about the number 2 one. I think I must have erased his second question by mistake, so sorry about that. And number 1, yeah. Yes. Alright. Klasky Supo gave me this question from, will I ever go back liking Sandra Johnson on YouTube? Did you know that UTTP members are bad? It's been bad since 2014, but last year it was good on the good side of the UTTP, but I still dislike that group. Almir Tennyson asked, do you think that Thunderbirds 305 should stop telling people to eat shit? Yeah, because forcing thoughts are not criticism, and eating shit is very disgusting and unnecessary. Alright, Matthew Kuhn asked, what's the best thing about me? I don't know, your dragon form. And number 17, Sparkles asked, have you been to Disneyland? Yes, but I went there since I went there back in 2009, which is, I don't know what year. I can't remember what year, Sparkles. Damn. Shry and Nenra asked, a favorite Mortal Kombat game? Yeah, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Deception, Armageddon 9 and 10. If you do not know what Mortal Kombat 10 is, I meant Mortal Kombat X. Well, I was going to pick Armageddon, but I had to choose Mortal Kombat 9 because of that tag and that test your luck shit. That's all. Roberto Tejas gave me 2 questions. What's your opinion on Dynasty Warriors? Number 1 and number 2. What game consoles do you own? Number 1, decent. And number 2, PlayStations 1 and 2. Scythe the New Yorker gave me 4 questions. Number 1, what's your opinion on... Okay, numbers 1, 2, and 3. What's your opinion on Ryer Sands, Skylar Hawkins, and Outback Steakhouse? Number 4, what would you do if someone accused me of something that I didn't do? Number 1, she's cool, and number 2, I'm okay with her, and okay. Number 3, man, because I never been there before, I heard of it from the commercials. And number 4, I would tell the truth so they could get their minds right to blame the real person who got you in deep, deep shit. Number 21 is Milwaukee Road Fan 2001. And he tells me this. Ask me this. What are your thoughts on the 2017 NASCAR season so far? My thoughts, it was okay. Too bad Michael Waltrip and Elliott Sadler retired from the NASCAR Cup Series this year. I don't watch NASCAR, but it was sad that 2 racers got retired. Ronnie Zamora gave me 2 questions. Number 1, what are your top 6 favorite celebrities? And number 2, did you know that I have a Japanese version of Super Mario Brothers? Okay, here it is. 6, Keanu Reeves. 5, Mike Judge. 4, Bruce Willis. 3, Adam Sandler. 2, Steve Carell. And number 1, Jim Carrey. And number 2, no, I didn't know that. And number 23, Sam Chen gave me 2 questions as well. Number 1, do you hate Lambo Rocks? Lambo Rock Strikes Back. And number 2, what movies do you watch in the theater? No, wait, I mean 3rd questions. If you've been going to Dave and Buster before, number 1, I don't know Lambo Rocks. Number 2, I don't know either nowadays. And number 3, no. Alright, number 24, Fidgerin Frigate 2017 asked me this. Can you react to this? I don't take requests now, man, because of the, I don't know, obvious reasons. And Matt Stroke asked me this. Number 1, what's your opinion on Steven Hernandez? 2, what's your opinion on Team Fortress 2? Number 1, he sucks, and number 2, meh. Linden Bandy Fanatic 2017 gave me a question from suicidal/takedown move I did on Twisted Metal Small Brawl. Look, I'm sorry for making a message to my haters. I just deleted. Happy now? Yes, but I'm giving you a second chance. Okay, peeps, that's all the questions that I have answered in this video. So stay tuned for next week, and you'll see how many questions that I can answer in one video. Alright, peeps, see ya. Hello, peeps. Now we're back to Ask Mason Velez, and this is episode 35. So, we have 19 people who responded to last week's episode, and some of the questions that I put them from their posts on Google Plus, and I gave them credit. So yeah, some of the posts that I put them on this episode. So credit to all of you guys who shared it on your own posts on Google Plus. Alright, now let's begin with Try and Nenra. Thoughts on the Halo franchise? I'm neutral towards that. Scythe the New Yorker gave me 4 questions. 1. What's your opinion on this video? B&O Railroad Museum Macretti SW-111 1994, all about fast moving trains. Number 2, who's your favorite male singer? And number 3, who's your favorite female singer? And number 4, what is your opinion on Savvy S. Truesdale nowadays? 1, it's alright, and 2, Phil Anselmo from Pantera and Down, and 3, Angela Gosso from Arch Enemy, and 4, I'm okay with him. His hate base is old news. Alright, Ronnie Zamora gave me gave me a question on last week's Q&A video and shared a poll. Number 1, have you watched iCarly before? And number 2, which version of Super Mario World is your favorite, Japanese or American? Number 1, yeah, but I don't like it. And number 2, I prefer the American version, but I prefer the gold version of the Super NES one, which was released back in 1998, because I could tell because of that everyone ESRB shit. Yeah, the kids to adults ESRB rating has been replaced by an everyone ESRB rating from back in 1998. Victoria Comedian 2004 asks, reasons why you have a crush on me? You have cute looks, and you're kind, and you're my favorite bestie. And Insane Insanity FTW and Shimmer and Shine FTL asked, what is your least favorite show? My least favorite show is Duckman. Adep asks, do you have a Nintendo 64? No. Fine-chan asks, do you think Tam Kumi should stop crying about me blocking her? Yes, but let's just drop it already, because Tam Kumi never changes her ways, and she always kept bitching about her haters. So yeah, we should just let that shit go, cause she'll never change. I'll never go back liking Tam Kumi ever again. Alright, Almir Tennyson asks, do you hate people doing rumors about Google Plus? Yeah, especially the doomsday about people bitching about Google Plus being shut down. Honestly, I was never mentioned about people kept bitching about Google Plus is about to shut down, because I was mowing the lawn last week. Alright, Nicholas Peverty has 3 questions. Number 1, what do you think of this? And number 2, any reasons why? And number 3, what makes this racist, pal? Number one, cool, because that looks like a toy version of a fire truck, because I could tell by its model. Alright, number two. Number one, Rara Sands was nagging about her hate last weekend. Number two, Reor Bawari's rant about me is really unoriginal and reasons are invalid. And number three, I realized that his hate is old news. And 4 and 5, they betrayed people over different opinions on Kyle Rangel and each other. So yeah, just take a look at that, just in case that you don't know about what I said before I showed you this here. Number 3, because Trinity Hayes is racist according to Kurumi the Syrian Diamond Paddlin. Yeah, Trinity Hayes is really racist to Koreans. Cyberpod Mark II have 4 questions. And, alright. What is your reaction of this video? Number 1. Number 2. What's your opinion on PVM AJK videos, Angry German Kid videos? And number 3. Do you like Cyber Strike 2? Why? Number 4. What will you do if you become adult? Number 1. I have no idea, man. Number 2, meh. I would watch them if I feel like it. Number 3. Number 3. Not really, because I haven't seen a gameplay, but I would take a look if I had the time. Number 4. I am an adult and I'm still trying to get a damn job. Pussycat Dolls, yes. James Blunt, no, has 6 questions to make me answer. Number 1, do you think User for Hire series is considered cyberbullying? Number 2, do you think Connor Dooley makes an alternative accounts just to stalk users he hates? And number 3, do you have time for rants? I mean, if you have time for rants, can you rant on Connor Dooley the stalker? Number 4, do you think Connor Dooley is immature and cringeworthy, likes to make alternative accounts and to stalk his haters? And number 5, who is your arch enemy of YouTube and Google+? And 6, do you think Michael the Go Anime Guy and Christine the YouTube girl would make a great couple? Alright. Alright, here are my answers, man. Number 1, yeah. Number 2, I would hate to see it, but Connor Dooley needs to ignore people he hates instead of attacking them. And number 3, yeah, I would. And number 4, yeah. Number 5, I'll give you 2, but 1 on each gender. 1, Far the Movie Guy, and 2, Pika Pika Girl. And number 6, not really, because I haven't asked Michael or Christine about that. Alright, here are his answers. Alright, Zachary the Blue Ninja has 2 questions from Hangouts. How would you feel if she, Pika Pika Girl, pranks called you? Number 1, and number 2, do you know that Sierra ruined March 2017 for me? Number 1, I would be very mad and I will expose her. And number 2, no, not really. I haven't heard that until now, but Rocky Raccoon and Classic Meowth, Rocky Raccoon and Sandra Johnson mostly ruined it for me, man. And it's all their fault, man. This is all Rocky Raccoon, Sandra Johnson, and Sierra's fault for doing all bad shit they caused. Number 13, yeah, Todd Hurst, yeah, entry number 13. Can you do Boris Teeth Guy Series 2 on October 31st? I think I'm about to do it earlier than that, Todd. And Gangster Naruto gave me 4 questions. 1, 2, and 3. Thoughts on Naruto Shippuden, The Adventures of Manny Rivera, El Tigre, and the Mighty Bee. And number 4, favorite animal. 1, neutral, and 2 and 3, it sucks. And number 4, two-way tie, a cat, and a dog. Tina Stone Street gave me this question on my 70-second question poll. What's your opinion on "you're not invited to my insert number her birthday" comments? Anyways, it would be excusable when someone bashes me or other people's opinions and refuse to take criticism and expose people when they didn't do nothing wrong. And when it comes to dumb reasons, that didn't count. That didn't qualify as shit. Mr. Floydster 2 asked, I agree, but the dying apologies are getting old, right? Well, yeah, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna have to quit right there because it's been 12 minutes. Alright, peeps, if you guys didn't even hear me getting your questions answered, don't throw a fit. I'll continue answering your questions next week. Alright, peeps. See ya. Alright, peeps. Welcome to Ask Mason Velez, episode 36. Now we have 22 people responded in 2 different social medias, but on DeviantArt, no. But it don't matter. So anyways, without further ado, let's get all these answers, let's get all the questions answered. Sorry about that shit. Alright. Palin Huang asked me this. Mentioned me on his question post. How is October 2017 going? Well, to be honest, Trinity Hayes, Camille Primrose, and Pika Pika Girl, but mostly Pika Pika Girl, fucked it up. Fucked it all up for me and everyone else because of their hypocrisies and never handles their hate, and also claims that criticism is harassing when that excuse doesn't count as shit, etc. Smosh Fan 2001, yeah, even though I'm losing my interest towards him, gave me 3 questions. Are you a emo? What do you think about the color black, and what are your thoughts on black veiled brides? Number 1, no. Number 2, I really like them. Colors don't matter. Not even black or white. I'm talking about paint and I don't know. And number 3, I'm neutral towards the band. Roberto Tejas asked me this. Do you hate communism? Yes, I do. EC asks, do you like Dragon Ball Super? Not really, because I haven't watched the episode of that show. But I guess I'll go take a look at that shit. Jillman 10 gave me a question from How to Beat Mr. Big and Narc 1990 arcade game. Do you have an arcade emulator? No, but I wish I do. Save the New Yorker. He gave me 4 questions. What is your opinion on Super Nanny, World's Strictest Parents, iPhone 8, and on users attacking others over an opinion? Number 1, I don't even like that show that much nowadays. I just don't even care for it. And number 2 is the same answer as the first one, but mostly I never heard of that. And number 3, it's alright. And number 4, that's just plain fucking stupid. Almir Tennyson gave me 2 questions. Are you a fan of Just Dance? If so, what is your favorite song from Just Dance? No, I am not a fan of Just Dance. So, your second question has been skipped. I'm sorry, pal. Just because I don't like Just Dance. Alright. Ronnie Zamora gave me 2 questions, but in different posts that I just made. Did you know my Wi-Fi was broken 2 days ago due to a big rain? Number 1. Number 2, have you heard of ASDF movie before? Both answers are no. Because number 1, I didn't even know shit like that. And number 2, I haven't heard of that. Kudami Minudaka gave me 4 questions on Google Plus last week. Number 1 was, what's your favorite soda? And are you a fan of Sailor Moon? And do you like me? And what's your opinion on K-pop? Number 1, I'm thinking that my favorite soda is the cream soda of A&W root beer. And no, not really, but I'm okay with the character of Sailor Moon. Yeah, number 3 is yes. And number 4, I don't even like pop music. This is why I had to skip. This is why I don't like pop music, but yeah, if I see a Courtney Gears music video from Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal, I'd rather just fucking skip it by pushing the start button. I'd rather stick to brutal death metal porno grindcore like Anal Cunt, Last Days of Humanity, Cephalotripsy, Torso Fuck, etc. If you guys do not like any brutal porno grind, death grind, gore grind, or brutal death metal music, I'm fine with your opinion. But I still dislike artworks from brutal death metal bands. Okay, Sonia Lee asked, what do you think of the Powerpuff Girls 1998 series? To be honest, I don't even like it because I found it too girly for me, in my opinion. Adep asks, what is your opinion on Marilyn Monroe? I don't even like her. Matthew Kuhn asked, what do you think about Undertale? I don't even care for it nowadays. Fan Chan asked, what's your opinion on the classic SpongeBob SquarePants? To be honest, I really love the classic version of SpongeBob Box Pants. I'm sorry, SpongeBob SquarePants. It's just because I must have been watching too much SpongeBob YouTube poops. Well, anyways, to me, on the classic side, on the classic SpongeBob SquarePants side, to me, I called the classics from 1999 through 2004. So if you guys don't even think so, that's fine with me. The 2005 to 2010 version of SpongeBob is okay, and the 2011 the present time of SpongeBob is gone mediocre. I haven't watched the new version of SpongeBob nowadays. A few months. Alright. Dave Valaro gave me 4 questions, just like Kurumi Minudaka and someone else who gave me 4. But no big deal. What do you think of the opinion respecters and opinion disrespecters term? Number 1. Number 2. Which one do you think is better? English crying voices or international crying voices? Number 3. Will there be a character elimination series in 2018? Oh shit. Number 4. Do you think that making a Wuzzard Buzz ally is considered a sock puppet? Number 1. I think you made your point, Dave, because I think it's not even that good. I'd rather stick it to these terms of I can't even think of nothing besides using the opinion respecters and opinion disrespecters. I'd rather stick it to the term of opinion bashers. What do you think? Okay. Number 2, it don't even matter because I'm already retired from Go Animate. Because Go Animate sucks balls. They suck possum balls. Number 3, I hope so. And number 4, I don't think so. Because that excuse is really invalid and that doesn't even qualify as shit. Venus Quotes private messaged me and asked me this. Who is your worst enemy? I'll give you 3, but 3 on each gender. Number 1, Matthew William. Number 2, Fire in the Movie Guy. And number 3, Aaron Cross. And also, on the female side, number 1, Pika Pika Girl. And number 2, Neander and Lainey Penfan. And number 3, Trinity Hayes. Pussycat Dolls, yes. James Blood, no. Ask me this. Do you hate the term White Knight? To be honest, yeah, because that term doesn't even qualify as an excuse anymore. I would call it a bodyguard or whatever it is. According to someone who was the first person who think that White Knight term is overused. Cyberpod Mark II has 6 questions for me to answer. Dude, your team family community is still not deleted, but this was my own who I created a community. Could you please make me as an owner if you want to change your ways? Number 1. Number 2, why did you clip a video from my reaction? Number 26, with this picture that you saw. And number 3, who's behind King Shigeru Miyamoto will kill you Wall's account? Don't worry, Cyberpod. I just fixed it, so that's fine. And number 4, what is your opinion on Cigar? Number 5, what would happen if you saw a clown or a thief sneaking into your house? Number 6, what do you think of Ronald Ramirez dressed as Sailor Moon? Okay, number 1, I would, but I think I'm going to come up with some... I think I might as well come up with another name on my own team family community that you created for me. And number 2, I'm just uncomfortable with that shit, man. Number 3, I have no idea. Number 4, it's classic, but I don't like it. Number 5, I would get my parents, including my brother, to call the cops. And number 6, that would be fucking funny. But if I see people dressing as Sailor Moon, I would be thinking that's humiliating. Alright, peeps, I gotta stop there. If you guys didn't hear me getting your answers question, just wait till next week. If you guys got any more questions for next week's episode, feel free to post them. Alright, peeps. See ya. Hello, peeps. This is Mason Velez, aka Dylan McCarthy, Death Metal Fanatic 1998 here, and Welcome to Ask Me Some Velez, episode 37. So sorry for that, for the late postponed Q&A episode that I'm having trouble dealing with that shit last night. It's more like today, or whatever the fuck it is. So anyways, let's just let it go, but I still hate slow internet. Slow internet is a piece of shit. Alright, let's get on with this shit. American Dad and Nature Cat, yes, Ni Hao Kai Lan, no, asked, do you hate the nope.avi term? Yes, because that term really fucking annoys me. And I'm gonna skip Todd Hurst's questions because I now hate him for using bad grammar and making lamest excuses. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Credit to 17 people who responded on last week's Q&A episode, I mean. Alright, Jack Velez gave me 3 questions. Number 1, 2, and 3. Do you speak English like me and Taylor Joliker? All these answers are a yes. Alright, Daniel Mendoza asks, are you a Dragon Ball fan? Well, to be honest, Daniel, I was meant to be a Dragon Ball fan where I could find and play Dragon Ball Z games, including the Ultimate Battle 22 and Final Bout and Budokai Tenkaichi games. But, yeah, including watching Dragon Ball Super, but nowadays, I'm not acting like one. Alright. Need for Speed and Grand Theft Auto Fanatic Estate 2017 has given me 10 questions. Well, he actually given me 13 questions in total because he was giving me maybe 9 questions on last week's Q&A episode. Alright, so let's read all that shit. Yeah, I told you it's 10. So let's try to get this shit over with. Number 1, what do you think of Really Happy Mouse game? And number 2, what do you think of the game Driver 3? And number 3, what do you think of Fire in the Movie Guy? And number 4, what do you think of Grand Theft Auto 4? Number 5, what's your opinion on Scourge Forward? And number 6, have you heard of System of a Down before? And number 7, what's your thoughts on Grand Theft Auto 5 City? Number 8, what do you think of Grand Theft Autos 4 and 5? Number 9, have you heard of Driver 3? And number 10, what's your thoughts on the Need for Speed franchise? Well, number 1, I haven't heard of that Really Happy Mouse game. And number 2, meh, because I didn't heard of too much driver shit. And number 3, I don't even care if Far in the Movie Guy changes his ways. I'm still staying away from him because of what the fuck just happened last month. I still hate him. Number 4, I really love that game. And number 5, Scourge Forward is really hypocritical, and he claims that criticism is bullying when it's not. He also bashes opinions and etc. Number 6, yeah, I heard of that band since the late 2012. Number 7, it's a close enough game, but I'm having difficulty times completing the missions though. And number 8, I already told you about the fourth question. And Grand Theft Auto 5, I love that game. And number 9, I already said that on question 2. And number 10, I'm neutral towards the franchise, but the only game of Need for Speed that I enjoy is the Need for Speed Most Wanted 1, because that's the only game that my brother and I got just now. Alright. Save the New Yorker gave me 3 questions. Number 1 and 2, did you know that I saw a rainbow at my grandparents' house on July 1st, 2017? And my dad took a picture of me behind the rainbow. And number 3, what's your opinion on soccer known as football? Well, Saif, numbers 1 and 2, no, not really, but I'm sure that you have a good time with your grandparents, you and your parents, and your siblings enjoyed the rainbow. And I'm neutral towards soccer, but my dad loves it very much. Alright. Pussycat Dolls, yes. James Blunt, no, asked, do you think that James the Gravity Falls guy is a hypocrite since he said he now hates Liam Ryan, yet he obviously still defends that timeout video mastermind? No, not really, dude. But is James the Gravity Falls guy is really bashing opinions on Liam Ryan? I don't know, you tell me. Alright, Kurumi Minudaka asked, what's your opinion on Cuphead? Cuphead's an okay game, but I haven't heard much of it. Almir Tennyson asks, what is Thunderbirds 305 more like to you? I have no idea, Almir, because you know what, that question that you sent me is Go Animate Rant style related, so I don't think I'm going to answer that. And besides, I don't even have the answer. What is Thunderbirds 305 more like to me, man? I'm sorry. Fion Chan asks, what are some of the videos on YouTube do you find it funny? Well, the YouTube videos that I found it funny is some funny moments of one of these wrestling companies and Downfall Hitler parodies, SpongeBob and King of the Hill YouTube poops, etc. Alright, yeah, including Boris the Teeth Guy videos. But I enjoy the Plotagon, but I think I'm starting to enjoy the Plotagon version of the Boris the Teeth Guy videos better than Go Animate. Victoria Comedian 2004 asks, do you like it when I cuddle you? Yes. Cyberpod Mark II came back with 3 questions. Number 1, why did you hate My Life as a Teenage Robot, aka Jenny Wakeman? Numbers 2 and 3, what's your opinion on Angry Dominican Kid and Nolan B? Number 1, I found that show and that character overrated nowadays. And number 2, Angry Dominican Kid is really fucking crazy and I like it. And number 3, Nolan B, he's too much of a hypocrite, and he also claims that criticism is bullying, and he also bashes opinions on someone else. Sean Barba Sean Barba gave me 4 questions. 1,
how would you react if my hate base existed? Numbers 2, 3, and 4. What are some shows that you like while everyone else hates? Some shows you hate while everyone else likes, and what is your favorite candy bar? Well, number 1, that's fucking terrible, dude. And besides, hold on, Sean. Fucking hell. I'm starting to think, yeah, since you exposed some person on Google Plus after some person named shit. After XX Pastel-America-XX says, "This boy make me cringe," I think he started your hate base last night like a complete dumbass. But keep in mind, this hate base term is really overused. So, I really hate XX, whatever the hell it is, -America-XX for starting your hate-dom. And number 2, I like the shows of Robot Chicken, Mr. Pickles, and I guess that's all I could think of. And shows I hate while everyone else likes is My Life as a Teenage Robot, Oishi High School Battle, and what else? That's all I can think of. And my favorite candy bar is Snickers. Alright, peeps, that's all I can answer. That's all I can answer this shit. So if you guys, I hope you get the point. Just read my pinned comments because I don't have time to say my end of the line. Alright, peeps, this is Mason Velez signing off. Welcome to episode 38 of Ask Mason Velez. So, anyways, what we got so far is 21 people responded on YouTube. Some of them responded on Google Plus. So, yeah, number 16. I still got Almir Pop 9000's question. Yeah, I still got this question right before it was removed by Almir Pop 9000, but Almir Pop 9000's mother should be ashamed of herself for forcing him to close his account. That's really stupid. And that's really stupid of her. His mom also should be ashamed of herself for abusing him. What a heartless thing to do. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, Neil Parker Jr., or should I say Need for Speed and Grand Theft Auto Fanatics State 2017 had 8 questions. 1. What do you think of the game Gran Turismo 4? 2. Do you upload gaming videos to your channel? Number 3. What do you think of Final Fantasy? Number 4. What do you think of the Adventure Time episode Insidium? Number 5. What's your opinion on the 2013 Dodge Viper? Number 6. Do you like the BMW M3 GTS? Number 7. What's your opinion on GTA San Andreas, although I don't care for that game? Number 8, what do you think of Alex Minudaka's acting immature? Okay, number 1, even though I like this game, but I'm having difficulty times unlocking everything, every track and every cars, including passing tests on a game to get all either 4 or 5 versions of licenses. And number 2, yeah, I did. I even uploaded gaming videos on my abandoned channel named Velez395. So yeah, I got more gameplays on this channel right here. And number 3, I don't even like that franchise because I'm not good at role-playing games. I just suck at it. Except for the latest one for the Xbox One and PS4. That game was cool. That the role-playing, the RPG style was left out. And number 4, this episode is so fucking depressing. Finn, the human, is always desperate and acting mental just because Princess Bubblegum doesn't even like Finn as usual or whatever it is. I'm okay with the Dodge Viper and BMW M3 GTS. Honestly, I don't know much about cars. Even though I have 4 Gran Turismo games on my first 2 PlayStation consoles, and still loving that game. And number 8, it's getting too fucking old, man. Alright. Nicholas Pepperty has 3 questions. Have you ever seen a different colored fire truck? Number 1. Number 2. What was the worst video game you have ever experienced? And number 3. If you had a car, what color would it be? And what type of car would it be? Well, number 1, not really. That never happened in my location of where I live, but I'm not telling you due to personal reasons. Number 2, Polybius Hong Kong 97, Blackfire on a Sega Saturn, and Double Dragon 3 on NES, including Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, etc. And number 3, it would be red. Actually, it would be blue. And then it would be Chrysler. Alright, number 3. Yeah, entry number 3, Gokon Dink. How would you react that Travis, the White Ninja Warrior 2002 strike got expired? That would be the best. That would be awesome. The YouTuber 254 asks, do you have an interest in cars? Number 1. Number 2, what's your opinion on Caillou? And number 3, what is your opinion on the Forza franchise? All these answers, number 1, not much, but I sure enjoy riding cars. And the last 2 questions, I'm neutral towards them because I'm thinking that this Caillou show was part of my childhood, and I don't know much of the Forza franchise because I don't even own any Xbox. I don't even own these because it was not released by the PlayStation 1 or 2. Grumpy Cat FTW Animal Fandom FTL has 2 questions for me to answer. Number 1, what's your opinion on ostriches? And number 2, What's your opinion on this user, Onceler Fangirl and Dan TDM Fanatic 2017? I'm not much into ostriches, number 1, and number 2. I don't know this user. Andrew Neon Taki asked, thoughts on DuckTales 2017 reboot? I never heard of that because I didn't check. Number 7. Yeah, entry number 7, Dave Alaru. He gave me this question. How would you rate weed out of 10? Well, for gardening weeds, 8.5 out of 10. And illegal marijuana style weed, I give it a negative 10 out of 10 for being illegal. Remember, peeps, smoking a lot of marijuana is really bad and you could get in trouble by your local police department. Even worse, the FBI and the CIA, etc. Entering number 8, Mixels and Angry Birds. Mixels, Angry Birds, and Cars Fan 2002. He gave me this question. Which is better? OK, KO, Let's Be Heroes, or Clarence? Neither. Yeah, my answer is neither. Champ 1SSR Productions asked, do you hate Maya and Miguel? Yes, I do, because I found that show overrated as fuck. Scythe the New Yorker asked, what's your opinion on OK Go? I don't know what it is. Rin Otanashi asked, did you see Muckery attack Fionn Lim for ranting on Muckery? No, not really, man. But if you have the proof, private message me. Gangster Peter Pan 88 Sucks asked, do you like me? Yeah. This do you like me question is really getting annoying, to be honest. Number 13, yeah. Ronnie Zamora's entry number 13, and he gave me this. Do you go to work or college? I'm not planning on going to college, but I am planning to go. I'm still applying a job, man. But I'm having difficulty times having my job application accepted. But I can't tell you due to personal reasons. Sean Barba gave me 3 questions. Number 1, numbers 1 and 2. What are some movies you like while everyone else... what are some movies you hate while everyone else likes? And movies you like while everyone else hates? Number 1, the My Little Pony movie and Alvin and the Chipmunks movies because I found them overrated, to be honest, including the Emoji Movie. Yes, that's it. And number 2, Sausage Party, Jackass the Movie, Super Troopers, How High, etc. And number 3, are you looking forward to playing new games? Not really, Sean, because I don't own any new consoles like a PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, etc. I only have PlayStation 1 and 2. Alright, peeps, I have to end this episode for right now. So, if you guys got any questions for me to answer, feel free to submit them. Alright, peeps, this is Mason Velez, over and out. Hello, peeps, and welcome to Ask Mason Velez, episode 39, Caesar Animations 17th birthday edition. So, anyways, credit to all 21 people who responded on episode 38 of my Ask series. So, yeah. And also credit to people who submitted comments on my different videos that I uploaded. So, anyways, let's get started without further ado on shit. So the first entry is Kurumi Saigwan. Number 1, what's your opinion on King Dice from Cuphead? Number 1. Number 2, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Number 3, do you like Beppy the Clown from Cuphead? Number 1, I don't even know this boss. I don't even know this character yet. Number 2, Rocky Road and Butter Pecan, two-way tie. And number 3, not really. I don't know this character either. Alright. Almir Pop 9000 gave me 4 questions right before his mom forced him to leave YouTube and Google Plus 2 weeks ago. Number 1, what is your favorite meme from SpongeBob? And number 2, do you like DJ Snake? Number 3, if so, favorite song from DJ Snake? And number 4, favorite boss from Cuphead? Number 1, it's gotta be, let me think of something, man. Wait, I got one. This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. No, I don't. I haven't heard of DJ Snake, so I have to skip number 3 for not liking it much or not knowing him. Number 4, Cagney Carnation. Alright, I like tumbleweeds. Got 5 questions for me to answer. Did you know Rebecca Black can sing now? Number 1. Number 2, have you heard of this? Have you heard of It's Everyday Bro? Number 3, who was better, Rice Gum or iDubbbz? Number 4, are you an only child or do you have any siblings? Number 5, if so, how many? Number 1, no, not really. Matter of fact, I don't even like Rebecca Black at all. And number 2, not really, man. And number 3, iDubbbz is cool for appearing in this hair cake video from Filthy Frank, but I kind of like a vomit cake from Filthy Frank. Yeah, the video Vomit Cake, but I don't really like the existence of Vomit Cake. But Rice Gum is, I'm neutral towards Rice Gum because I don't know him much. Or is it her? I don't know. Number 4, I have siblings. And number 5, all I have is, I only have 3 siblings. But I'm the second sibling who was born. Number 4, entry number 4, Cyberpod Mark II. And he gave me 7 questions from matter of fact, he just gave me 4 questions, and I just found 3 questions in total. I have 7 questions from him in total. Alright, number 1, will you add Ronald Ramirez, angry Dominican kid at the end? He would slap Boris the Teeth Guy and tell the manager. And number 2, what's your opinion on Beavis and Butthead? And number 3, do you hate username 666's channel? And number 4, what's your favorite food? Number 5, what's your opinion on Batman Beyond? Number 6, why is there a glitch at 116? And 7, could you add Herman Goring once again? Also make him fart and slap Boris the Teeth Guy in the face. Well, number 1, I think I must have I think I either must have did that in episode 2 or 3 on the series 2 of Boris the Teeth Guy for Hire. And number 2, I found him funny in my opinion. And number 3, not really. I think username 666 is old news. Number 4, it's gotta be hamburgers with bacon. And number 5, Batman Beyond, it's alright. And number 6, the Plotagon staff must have forgot to fix the glitch when you have a character who is bald. And number 7, I think I put that on episode 33. Alright, number 5. Entry number 5, Pussycat Dolls, yes. James Blunt, no. Number 1, do you hate Cian Irving or Irvine? Number 2, do you think Almir's mom deserves to get cold for Christmas, forcing him to close his accounts? Number 1, I most certainly do, because he bashes opinions on Steffi B and refused to handle criticism, and his content's kind of overrated. And number 2, I don't think so, but Almir's mom owes him an apology. Alright, Smoothie asked, do you have any favorite childhood shows? Yeah, I do have favorite childhood shows, which is Caillou, Rugrats, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and let's see here. And oh yeah, BBC's Jigsaw, even though I didn't even heard that show much. Matter of fact, I actually do not know BBC Jigsaw at all in my childhood. Alright, KK gave me this question from Boris the Teeth Guy for Hire, episode 31, Goodwill. Old ass nigger house. Was OJ there? No. Number 8, entry number 8 is Andrew the Bully Fanatic. 1, what does it had to do with the Gotard term? Number 2, what's your opinion on Jimmy Hopkins? And number 3, what's your opinion on apples? Number 1, I'm thinking that this term is overused, man. And number 2, Jimmy Hopkins is okay with me. And number 3, I sure enjoyed that, but I haven't eaten them in a few weeks. Alright, Need for Speed just gave me 13 questions last week, but I let it go on 10. Alright, number 1, what's your opinion on Steven Universe and Adventure Time? Number 2, what do you think of the Boondocks? Number 3, what's your opinion on the film 28 Weeks Later? Number 4, which consoles do you have? Number 5, have you heard of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012? Number 6, why does people think the N-word is no longer racist? Number 7, what do you think of the song Sound of the Police by KRS-One? Number 8, have you heard of the band Creed before? Number 9, what do you think of Sonic.exe? And number 10, what's your opinion on the Crash theme from GTA San Andreas? Okay, number 1, I found these shows overrated as hell, because I don't like it. And number 2, I love that show so fucking much, but I feel upset that the show was ended for about 2 years. I don't know why is it ended. Is it because Aaron McGruder had to move on or something? I don't know. I wish the Boondocks was back. Yeah, I can't believe in season 4 they just had 10 episodes on season 4 instead of 15 like seasons 1, 2, and 3. Alright, number 3, I don't know, I haven't heard that much. Number 4, PlayStation's 1 and 2. And number 5, not much. Number 6, just a simple word. But it's still offensive to black people, to be honest. But honestly, I only say the N-word when I feel upset. And number 7, this song's really good. That whoop, whoop, that sound. Alright, number 8, not much. And number 9, that's the most scariest game I ever fucking heard. And number 10, I can't remember if I do heard of it. Alright, I gotta end this early because I have a message to Caesar Animation. Alright, Caesar Animation, if you're watching this, happy 17th birthday, dude. Alright, peeps, I hope you wish Caesar Animation a happy birthday too. But if you wish him an unhappy birthday, you will be exposed on Google+. Alright, peeps, if you guys didn't hear me having your questions answered, just wait till next week. And if you got any more, feel free to submit them and I'll respond that next week. Alright, peeps, this is Mason Velez, over and the fuck out. See ya.
Alright, peeps, welcome to Ask Mason Velez, episode 40. So, now we have 18 people responded. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get this shit over with. Without further ado on that. Alright. Need for Speed and Grand Theft Auto Fanatic Estate 2017 has given me 10 questions. Yeah. Alright, number 1. Do you have a reason why you don't like Adventure Time? Number 2. Yeah, number 1, number 2. What the fuck? Whatever. Alright, let's go. Number 2. What do you think of Hong Kong 97? Number 3. What do you think of brutal kills in Doom 4? Number 4. What do you think of the user MasterMax888? Number 5. What's your opinion on the Wolfenstein franchise? Number 6. What do you think of Creepypasta Games Luna Games? Number 7. What do you think of the death metal song Harvesting Humans by Flesh Consumed? Number 8. Do you have Grand Theft Auto 3 for your PS2? Number 9. What do you think of the game Colin McRae Rally 2005? Number 10. What do you think of the Benson's Anger Issues and Regular Show? Number 1. Found this show overrated nowadays. Number 2. I like the movie, but I haven't heard much of the film. But I really dislike the movie-based game version of Hong Kong 97 of Super NES because the Hong Kong 97 game doesn't qualify as a video game. It's just this game release is really invalid. Yeah, release status is a mystery. Yeah, even the angry video game nerd doesn't enjoy that shit at all. Alright, number 3. That would have been badass. I sure love to see people, but mostly zombies or cacodemons, had gore, blood and gore splattered out when shot, but on the video games only, including Final Destination or whatever it is. Alright, number 4. I don't know this guy much. Number 5. That's awesome. Number 6. I have to agree with Freezing Flame Saint 64 because Freezy, and I never heard of that. Yeah, I give Freezing Flame Saint 64 a nickname called Freezy. Alright. Number 7. I haven't heard of that. I might as well give it a chance. Number 8. No, but I'm planning to buy that. Number 9. Never heard much. And number 10. It's really overrated. Benson really needs to go see a damn therapist if there's a gumball machine person in reality. Alright, Seif the New Yorker has given me 3 questions on episode 38, or is it 39 or whatever it is. And he gave me a question. Yeah, last one is this from last week's Q&A show. Alright, number 1 to 4. What's your opinion on Curious George, Captain Hook, Shawn Mendes, and Steve from Minecraft? Number 1, I'm neutral. Numbers 1 and 2, I'm neutral towards them. Number 3, I dislike him. And number 4, he's an okay character as well. Alright, Ronnie Zamora gave me 10 questions as well. Have you heard of Kate Ashby before? Number 1. Number 2, what's your opinion on the church? Number 3, when did you start doing Ask videos? Number 4, do you have Nintendo Switch? Number 5 to 6 and 8. What's your opinion on all wiki websites? Victorious, iCarly, Salmon Cat, and crazy auto-tuned intro videos. And number 7, did you know that Hurricane Irma happened in my area a month ago? And number 9, is telling people your nationality personal or not? And number 10, when did you start cussing? Number 1, not really. Number 2, it's good. Gotta say the prayers and we have to respect God and Jesus Christ. And number 3, I start that last year in late summer / early fall. Alright. Number 4, no I don't, but I'm not planning to because I don't even like Nintendo Switch, because it could break easily when I don't know what, but I still hate Nintendo Switch. And number 5, not much. Number 6, those shows are overrated, like Adventure Time, but I mostly hate them. Number 7, no, but I hope you and your family are safe away from Hurricane Irma. And number 8, no. I mean, it's okay. And number 9, it depends on what user. And number 10, I must have started cussing when I was, I don't know, when I was in elementary school. All right. Andrew Neontaki have 8 questions for me to answer. What's your opinion on Tom and Jerry Tales? Number 1. Number 2, 4 to 8. Do you like the Mr. Men show? Brian Mixel and PowerPoint Boy. Brandon Rants OG Homies. Brandon Rants OG Homies. Blue Michael 360. The Buzz on Maggie and Kubo in a 2 strings. And number 3, thoughts on Joe Judd. Number 1, I love that show because it's part of my childhood. And number 2, not really. Number 3, not really. I don't know him. And number 4, I don't know these characters either. Number 5, the same as the answer as the 4th. I don't know Blue Michael 360. I also don't know Buzz on Maggie. But I'm neutral towards Kubo and the 2 strings, but what's the point? Alright, Fine Limb has given me 2 questions on 2 previous Q&A videos. What are the things that make you laugh out loud? Number 1, and number 2, what are the things that make you pissed off? Number 1, alright, it's Hitler rants and parodies, fried chili cheese dogs videos, the angry video game nerd. Yeah, just because he said wisecracking wiener fuck farts at the end of the wrestling games video. Yeah, if WWF was released by LJN, the WWF should have stand for wisecracking wiener fuck farts, etc. Number 2, what are the things that make me pissed off is bashing people's opinions on other shit and trying making their hate thems increased over an opinion, sending grounded threats and shit like that I don't want to explain. All right, Riar Sands is next. What's your opinion on Wildcrats? I don't like this show. It's overrated. Railfan Cody McCone. What's your opinion on the word John? That's insultive, man. James Felix, be a bro and be like PewDiePie, gave me a question from Caillou Severe Cancer. Are you a brother of Paul McCartney? No. Milwaukee Road Fan 2001 asked, are you looking forward to the next Star Wars movie? Not really, man, because I'm not really a fan of Star Wars much. But I might be planning to have Star Wars games on my PlayStation 1, but some of them on my PlayStation 2. Alright, Mixels and Angry Birds fan. Mixels and Angry Cards and... Fuck! Mixels, Angry Birds and Cards fan 2002 asked, what's your opinion on Nicktoons? Some of them part of my childhood, some of them I'm neutral towards them, and some of them I dislike. The shows that I like from Nicktoons is Rugrats, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Rocko's Modern Life, and Ren and Stimpy. But the one that I dislike is the adult cartoon show of Ren and Stimpy, where I don't know, I don't want to explain that shit, man. Gabriella the cat has given me 9 questions. You know what? I'm gonna have to end this video early. 1 minute early in this shit, because I only start the Q&A shows every 12 minutes. Every 12 minutes I stop. So just don't even judge me towards that. So anyways, if you guys got any more questions for me to answer, feel free to submit them here, Google Plus or DeviantArt, or send me questions on Hangouts. Until then, this is Mason Velez signing off. And also, happy early Veterans Day.